Good morning, everybody. Today we've got some great news. We've been approved for more credit, and we're going to have another credit rebuilder loan in addition to my first credit card, finally over a $300 limit. It's a $1,000 limit, pretty big, and after 6 months it can, as long as payments are made on time, it can go up. So now I know that Discover, after some time, it will go up. It's not guaranteed, but it should, because I've been paying. Everything's fine. I've got 500 on there, so hopefully 1,000 will be the next stop. I've got Capital One, which is 300 right now, but should be at least 500, potentially more, within the next 5 months, and this one. And then, of course, my secured credit card, which, I'm just keeping open right now because of the age of it. But eventually, once I have enough credit cards, I will remove that one and get the $200 security deposit back. So Seedfi is a weird loan. I have a self-lender loan right now, but that wasn't even a loan. It's just paying $25 every month to get a 500 something back after they take out their percentage. Altogether I would pay over $600. And after 2 years, it looks like I've had a loan on my account. A small loan, but it does help rebuild credit. I honestly do think it did help a little bit. Not a huge impact, but especially when I was in the 500s, that was big. Now the goal is to be across the board on 600. So I'm 600s on some scores, I'm high 500s on others, and a couple I'm kind of mid 500s. It really does depend. The auto FICO score, probably one of the hardest hitting, and if I applied for a mortgage, probably would have a pretty bad one. A lot of the credit card scores are like, oh yeah, you're at 620, 622, 617, depending on TransUnion, Equifax, and whatnot. However, my real score, I think, is between 580 and 600, so probably 590. Let's go around there. I've had so many inquiries there, 596, 597, 595, and it is growing. So I want to be 600s all across the board. And to get that, probably my Credit Karma has to be 650 or whatnot, or maybe even 680, because it's a Vantage score, and everything else might be 600, 620, 650. It's so weird. I wish there was just one system, but whatever. There's better systems like FICO 9 that take more things into account. I think one thing that is dragging me down is that one open collection still after 2 years. You've got 5 years left to go. However, recently it was rebought, at least to my understanding. I got a new letter, and instead of paying the charges, which would be over 1,000, close to 1,500, it's back down to what it was originally, 400 something, which makes sense. So with Seedfi, it's unfortunately 2 payments per month. However, apart from that, within a year and a half, I will have, first of all, the loan. So it's not just like self-lender where you'd pay $25 without actually having a real loan. There is a part of that is a real loan. $1,000 was the maximum that they gave me from the multiple options, and then you could reduce from $100 or whatnot. But it is $100 every 2 weeks. So since I get paid weekly, it's going to be fine. And then the rest, you have a couple $1,000 that will be available after you complete the loan. So what that means is, just like with self-lender, after a while, yes, you're paying percentages, but you get a fair chunk. In this case, $3,500. I'm sorry, $2,500 for a total of $3,500 loan. You get that back while also building your credit, hopefully. So thanks so much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.